This man was doing a popular live broadcast outdoors, but suddenly he turned into a big tree. And the source of all this actually came from an outdoor anchor. In order to be popular, he committed suicide at the intersection with the largest traffic. This caused countless drivers to scold him, and suddenly there was a sharp pain in his body. Under the gaze of countless people, his body grew branches. In just a moment, the branches drained his flesh and blood and turned into a huge tree. Then people around took out their mobile phones to record the scene, and uploaded it to the internet with vicious remarks. The next second the bodies of those taking pictures also began to mutate, and then their bodies gradually evolved, and finally they all turned into big trees. The girl heard from the old man that hundreds of years ago there was a monster that could turn people into trees and was later sealed. It was said that as long as a letter was sent to the monster's mailbox, the monster would come to get rid of the monster. Several people found the monster mailbox based on the rumors, and the girl nervously threw the letter in. Something strange happened in the evening. There was a loud noise behind the two of them, but they turned around and found nothing. At this moment, the girl remembered her brother's words, and then the sound of footsteps was heard. When the two turned their heads, they found that a strange child had appeared in front of them out of nowhere. It was only when the girl saw the boy's eyeball that her father believed the rumor was true. Looking at the photo on the girl's phone, he immediately recognized the eyeball as a vampire tree. This vampire tree feeds on human blood, but this monster was sealed hundreds of years ago. Why did it suddenly appear now? Then the girl found the answer on her mobile phone. It was the death-seeking anchor who tore off the spell that sealed the monster in search of excitement. Then they came to the sealed address and found the monster who spread the vampire wood. The invisible girl complained that there was nothing, and the monster was immediately enraged. Then in order to save the girl, the boy was hit by the monster, and then forced the boy to the wall with several arms. Then the monster buried the seeds of the vampire tree in the boy's hand, then turned around and fled. Then in the girl's frightened eyes, the boy's body gradually turned into a tree, and finally turned into a big tree. The boy waited for resurrection in the form of flowers and fruits. The girl knew that she had harmed the boy, but she did not see anything. Then the eyeball showed that there were many invisible things in the world, including some monsters. They will be attracted by the darkness of the human heart. As the fruit of the vampire tree falls, the boy is successfully resurrected. Then they come to the location of the monster again. Because they believe in the existence of the monster, this time the girl also sees the monster. At this time, the boy secretly attacked the monster with a slipper, then avoided the monster's tentacles and then hit the monster with a hair needle. But the boy's two attacks failed to hurt the monster. A moment later, he was caught by the monster. The girl wanted to help but stepped on the bottle and fell. Then by coincidence, the hook hit the monster's eye, and the injured monster turned and ran away. At this time, the boy also saw that the monster's weak point was its eyes. The monster fled desperately, but the boy was also chasing the monster. Then the boy who blocked the monster hit it in the eye. The next attacks were also directed at the monster's eyes, and the monster disappeared completely after being hit by the boy's last move. As the monster disappeared, the man who had turned into the vampire tree returned to his original state. Just when he thought it was over, the mysterious man in the distance shot a hidden arrow directly into the boy's body.